Hey everybody, it's your online singing coach back again today with a new reaction and analysis. And today, back again to check out STELL singing Anino live. Excited for this. Whoa, that's loud. Wow, turn that down a bit. That's a lot of excited fans. Oh my goodness.
Lamang sa tabi mo at kahit kailanman hindi kita iiwan dahil ang tala ko'y napiha ng mata mo pero wala akong anino sa tuwing
Ah, beautiful. My first observation on this was how, whoa, that crowd, woo! That crowd was crazy. Lots and lots of energy there. But within just the first two phrases of STELL singing, he cast that spell. He created a lull. Everybody settled down. When you've got a crowd so hyped and you sit down to do a ballad, no fireworks, no glitzy costumes, no dancing. This is just stand and sing, or in this case, sit and sing. And it takes a big vocal presence. It takes a powerful energy to get all those cheering wild fans to just channel down that energy and focus on that one voice and simple light piano. This melody is beautiful. I love the little riffs that STELL is doing. There's one particular moment where he just popped up into this beautiful head voice, vibrato, and the first STELL cry release. I mentioned that one all the time with STELL. I just love the way he does that. Let's just listen to that last bit with that beautiful, high, clear, perfect head voice tone, and then that last note with the perfect STELL cry release. Beautiful. Ooh, it's a beautiful, beautiful song. I love it. I don't know what it's about. I just checked for closed captions. There weren't any. So please, in the comments, let me know exactly what this song is about. I know that Anino means shadow or shadows. Shadow, I think, because a few of you told me that, so thank you for that tip. And I also think you told me that Pablo wrote this song. Let's see if that says that. Probably not, but in the credits, no. Full screen, make sure it's HD. Don't worry, I got you there. So yeah, I look forward to seeing that in the comments, what exactly this song is about. Now, what I had just said is like, wow, he got the crowd to just settle down. He got the crowd to just... But now that they're quiet, there's all that simmering energy, right? Well, they just needed a reason to cheer. And these first particularly high notes, let's go back and check and see what exactly the high notes were. But these first high notes, ooh, the crowd was ready for those. And as always, STELL delivered them. Let's watch that spot again. Yes. It's a D. It's a beautiful, clear, angelic D. Let's hear it one more time. Ooh, I love that. I'll also add how he did a lovely crescendo on that note. It started soft, it grew. Another interesting thing is he kept that note straight. No vibrato on that note. He added it to the end of the phrase, and I love the way he treated that. That straight tone creates some tension, creates some longing, creates a different feeling than letting the vibrato flow. So the fact that he did that note straight and he built it, of course the audience is going to cheer for that. That was a very beautiful moment. Yes, before we go on, I'm recognizing this melody here from like a minute ago. But there's some other stuff in there. Woo! This section of the song, I just kind of was noticing that the melody tends to hover around an A. I think an A is a fantastic note in STELL's voice. He's able to sing it in different colors. We're popping up to that D again in this section. As I mentioned last time, notice how he pulls that microphone away for those bigger, stronger, belted mixed tones. It's great mic technique right there. And again, he's just giving us these different colors with his voice here. He's giving us straight tones. He's giving us vibrato. He's giving us mixed belt tones. He's giving us light, pure head voice. It's all just STELL's magic. So did I just hear "We love you, STELL"? I love these oohs in the song, the way he sings, ooh, you know, whatever the notes are. The way he's singing it, so light, so gentle. It's like a caress. I wouldn't call it a lover's caress. I would call it like a tender, you know, like touching a baby's cheek. That's the beauty. That's the level of gentleness, of tenderness, of purity. That is what his voice is doing here. Now, in contrast, the D, huge, big, strong, straight tone. Let's check out the second D. The first held D, he had that crescendo. This second D, he just went boom, here it is. You're ready for it this time. And so it was strong from the onset here. But let's look at his mouth, because it's very easy to start spreading for a big high note. Now the problem with spreading is you're going to lose some of the resonance, and you could potentially create some strain. But you'll notice STELL isn't going like this at all. He's got a beautiful vertical shape with his mouth. Beautiful. Oh my gosh, that's almost a tears moment. We got up to an F sharp there on that. Now that one he did not belt out. He just went pure head voice, but it was so beautiful. I wouldn't have wanted it to be belted out. It wouldn't make sense. This is that beautiful caressing, ooh, that light, soft sound here again. And to hear him just floating up onto that F sharp and coming back down. So pretty. I have to just stop one more time because I just want to point out again to my singers who pay attention to this kind of thing. So just like we had this big mouth for that big D, the powerful, the belted, the mixed tone. Here, notice he's hardly opening at all. You would think, high note, shouldn't that be open? But this is part of the way that he's creating that more intimate sound, that softer sound. It makes sense, right? The more open your mouth is, the louder the voice can be. The more your mouth is closed up, the less tone is coming out. He's really able to focus the tone all in these hollow spaces in his face. So it's still creating beautiful resonance, but it's more of that inward reflection, that softer tone. Okay, so here we've got a lot of that A. He's popping up onto that D again. What I want to mention about these A's and these D's is the tessitura of this song. So for those of you not familiar with that term, that's where like the average is of the song, where most of the notes are hitting. You might have some way higher, you might have some way lower. That's the range of the song. The tessitura is where most of the notes hit. So this song is really hitting in that A to D. And that range is challenging because it's an upper range belt here. So these notes can get tiring. These notes can be tricky with the placement. So you just have to consider the difficulty level of this section. Yes, now let's check out that note. I mean F sharp, come on. That's a crazy, crazy note. It was a little tiny touch shaky. Live performance, first time doing this live. If you watch my other reaction videos, you know I talk about the F sharp being pretty much impossible. He got up there. I think it was a slightly more head voice tone than he intended it to be, but that's a totally legit strategy for this high note. Yes! Did I mention this song is difficult? Yeah, just checking that range again. This is a note after note after note in this very challenging range. As I said, I'm pretty sure you said that Pablo wrote this song. Pablo would not have used this range for just anybody. There's very few people who can handle this range. There are a couple more of those F sharps just now. And I can tell that STELL wants to like mix tone those notes out. And I know he can. I think he wanted to just make sure that they came out. And that's probably why he did a little more of that head voice tone there, but they came out and they're crazy high. Yes. Woo! I love the ending. Oh. Yes. So beautiful. That last bit, I always love a fake out. That big, exciting moment. And we're all like, wow, that was amazing. Then a dramatic pause, and he comes back in with that beautiful, pure, light, gentle tone, that angelic, straight from heaven tone to wrap up the last few phrases of this song. He brings us back in again. Let's check out that last bit one more time. Ooh, he held that note. Beautiful. Okay, then I thought it was over, but... Those soft notes, you know, like STELL, we know he can belt it out. We know he's an incredible tenor. He can belt out all the high notes. But honestly, for this song, my favorite moments were when he was singing in that soft, beautiful, gentle, caressing tone. I know I said it a bunch, but that's just the way those notes felt for me, and I'm sure you felt that too. I really want to know what the song is about, so please let me know. I also want to point out real fast, just as one last compliment to STELL, at least for the group numbers, or at least for the up-tempo numbers, SB19 will tend to sing along with vocal tracks. They will sing live, but they will also have a vocal track stacked in. There was no vocal track here. It was just one STELL's pure voice. And so we could really, really appreciate his incredible talent. Maybe this is another one I'll get to hear live in June when he's on tour with Eric Santos. Can't wait to find out. I hope you enjoyed watching this with me. If you did, and you haven't already yet, please be sure to hit subscribe. If you'd like to see my other STELL reactions, you can find them here. Come find me on Instagram. Thank you so much again, and I'll see you next time.